Hang about.
Stuck in the room with my zombie lover. When I see the body, I just wanna touch her.
Well, hello, Crashing In Podcast, and today I am joined by the Gruffs at the Klub event at the Night Owl. I have to say I absolutely enjoyed the event as a whole. It was absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed myself, and I really enjoyed recording the podcast with the Gruffs. We had such a laugh doing it, and yeah, appreciate all the support from the Gruffs. And also I really enjoyed like the visuals, the B movies, the dressing up and everything. It was absolutely great. So in the podcast you're in store for like us talking about B movies, Psychobilly, and there's also go-go dancers. I'm going to put a little video in of the go-go dancers during one of their songs, and yeah, it was absolutely great. I'll talk to you after this, but hope you enjoy the podcast.
All kind of humor, especially when she grows. I stare into her eyes, but it seems no one's there. She used to be my wife, but now she don't care. I know the day's gonna come when I put her down, and I just can't let go. I don't know what it is about her, the way she likes to moan. Just for a minute, she's all kind of humor, especially when she grows.
Hello, Crashing In Podcast, and today I'm at the Night Owl at the Klub event. Before the actual event started, there's no music playing. I'm with the Gruffs who are playing today, and you want to all say hello?
Hello there, hello.
Hello.
Do you want to all say your name, what you play in the band?
I'm Frank and I'm the drummer.
I'm Tim and I play guitar.
And I'm, who am I?
Frederick.
Oh, Nick.
I'm Nick.
I'm Nick and I'm the bass player.
Oh yeah.
Let's have a sip of water.
So, like, you want to talk a bit about today? So, how did today come about, and how you feeling about it?
I think Tim.
Yeah, we're really excited. We spoke to the club and we just asked if we could play and do a night, and they had said, yeah, we're doing this big Halloween night.
Yeah.
Last weekend of October, of course. And so we just kind of did the whole thing together. And it's perfect because the way they got it all decorated out, they've got aliens and flying saucers and things. And in the album lyrics, there's lots of that kind of stuff. So it's all meshed together perfectly.
It really suits like that psychobilly sound as well. It really suits that Halloween. Like, if you think of Halloween tunes and stuff like that, this really goes with the vibe, doesn't it? It goes with that Halloween vibe. Oh, is it? Oh, God. So, like, let's talk about your latest album, Cosmic Cafoodle. So, like, do you want to talk a bit about that?
The name of it?
Yeah. Oh, the name for the start, yeah.
Cafoodle is my Irish roots. It's an Irish slang name where we're from in Ireland, about basically like a fiddle, about basically. It's just a bit of Irish slang, and the rest is just cosmic in regard. Yeah, you know, just a bit of a...
Oh, you mean like in a field?
We're not going there.
On a picnic?
Yeah.
What's in your basket? Oh, I've got a bit of cafoodle in this basket.
But yeah,
it's strawberries and that, you know.
It's an interesting album, I say, title-wise. Like, the first album was Not the Full Shilling, which was, we always look for them sort of like different, unusual titles for albums.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite unusual titles, and they really go with the vibe of the music.
It's basically everything that we kind of write is about real life, people, things that's happened, different sort of areas in our lives, really, a lot of it, and it all has folded in both the albums, haven't they, really?
One of my favourite songs is off the first album, and he has to be Sniff. That is such a great, lyric-wise, man.
Yeah, that's actually based around a tale, isn't it, of somebody being
somebody
called...
we know.
I was going to ask if it was based on true story.
Yeah, it's actually based on a true story about a builder who got caught being a bit mischievous while they
doing the roofing
while they were out, and so we thought,
I like that input of you dirty little bastard in it.
Yeah. Well, it's all kind of slap and tittle. A lot of it, I mean, everything music at the moment, all too polished and too serious. For me, I think we've got to our ages where we just do things that we enjoy doing and putting together and a bit of slap and tittle, a bit of carry on gruff.
Tongue in cheek.
Yeah, a bit of tongue in cheek.
Tongue
but then there's some political edges to the stuff as well. Because there's political vibes in sort of some of the songs as well, isn't there? You know. So there's a little bit mixture of everything really, but it's fun. Yeah. This is the main thing. It's fun, humour. We've happened in real life, and
it's a bit like life in general, isn't it?
Yeah,
really, like the ups and downs of life, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. It's all good fun, but
I love it when you can listen to a song and laugh as well. It's nice to just have a laugh whilst listening. You go, oh, this is a tune, but then you can't take it seriously because it's so funny.
Well, we do that when we're practicing. We kind of make the stuff up as we go along, don't we? So one of us will have a riff or a tune or a rhythm or a line or something, and then we're kind of giggling and laughing all the time, aren't we, when we're making it up? And then I think it comes across in the record, which is right.
There's got a bit of cramps in the background, by the sound.
Yeah, guys, brilliant.
But
go on. Sorry, I was going. How would you say the first album would you say it's different to what you've done recently with Cosmic Cavoodle?
Yeah, it's. Go on.
I think it's mainly to do with because Tim's got a different
feel,
gig guitar sound and a different feel. So instead of trying to make the sound be a continuum, we've just started from fresh and had Tim come in and put his input and his style.
Yeah.
So he's more relaxed in the band and he's enjoying it rather than him trying to,
I think it's for me just evolution. We've gone forward with. Obviously new members and stuff like that, but it's just us all over, and we know Tim already through other projects that we've did together, and so it was kind of comfortable straight away really, but we didn't want to try to get the same vibe as the first album, just let Tim be what he wants to be, and he's done that.
Because we're a very where every member has their own input and their own, there's no any dictatorship on how everything should be or how it should go. Everyone just puts their own little input in, and that's how we all work.
Comfortable. Everything is comfortable.
Yeah, and everyone's happy, aren't they?
Yeah. When I first came in, we tried to do some of the old songs in the same way, didn't we, off the first album? But I can't play like that. So we thought, well, why are we trying to do this? We should just let it go the new way, and that's what we've done. It's been fun, isn't it?
Are you going to be playing any stuff off the first album today?
The first set that we're doing, because we're doing 2 sets tonight. Oh, nice. The first set we're going to do a lot of the old ones.
Yeah.
But then the second set we're going to do a lot of the new album stuff. So just a bit of both, because people know stuff from the old LP, and then obviously the new set. So mix it up a bit.
So let's talk about the theme they're going for here, like the B-movie theme. Brilliant. Have you got any specific favourite B-movies? A bit off the subject, I
don't know, like your old King Kongs and your old Frankensteins and stuff like that. I mean, I grew up on the Abbotts and Costellos of the world, and for me, I love all that sort of 40s, 50s black and white horror thing anyway. So it kind of suited us what we were doing, wasn't it?
Yeah, very much. like when we were kids, I remember watching on Saturday morning television, and they'd have all these monster films, you know, like the Godzilla ones and stuff like that, and they've got them all up on the screens here, so when you're playing. So it's brilliant seeing all of that.
We're going to take some recordings of that.
Yeah,
brilliant.
It fits perfectly.
Like one of my favourite films, it's like a new one really, it's like the 90s, it was Mars Attacks, you remember?
Okay,
have you ever watched that, Tim Burton? That's kind of brought back that B-movie feel, and I love that film, it's brilliant.
I think the closest thing to it, what's that little alien one now? Paul,
that's
Paul is fantastic. It's probably a modern day B movie.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, Paul.
It's colourful though, I would say. Like, but I like the outfit of what the aliens, like the Martians, are wearing in Mars Attacks. I just love the colours in it and that.
I love going off the subject. The bear. What's it called?
Bear.
Yeah, the bear. What's it called? You know, that little.
Oh.
That film. There was two of them with a teddy bear.
Oh, Ted. Ted.
I don't know. Was that a B movie? It is
Bear movie.
The Bear movie. B for Bear. B for Bear.
Brilliant film that is.
It's a great film.
I know why you're going that way, you know.
Just humour.
Just read me a story.
The funny thing is, I've been watching that Family Guy all week as well. Like the people who made that.
That's clever humour.
It's really clever humour. That's like my kind of humour, to be honest.
Family Guy. What's the other one?
American Dad.
American Dad.
Yeah.
You know, it's all quite, and believe it or not, it's quite political in some areas and quite abrupt in some areas regarding just characters and the things that they get away with, which is quite rare for the Americans, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, I'm quite shy to see him on TV.
I love it.
It's on Disney Plus as well.
Voice, you can have a voice in my eyes, I'm afraid. This is another reason with me. I'm a bit of a political, bit of a bad, and I kind of like people allowed to have a voice, allowed to speak about what they like and enjoy and their opinion in life. You know, we're too busy cut short with stuff, and so that's just my point of view anyway.
So let's talk a bit about before forming the band and stuff like that. So how did you guys meet and that?
It's a long one, isn't it, really? Very,
It's like a diagram with lots of connections.
Yeah.
So I know Nick because I was playing in this another band called Magnificat, and we were looking for someone to play bass, and you played bass with Bex, who was playing bass at the time, but she wanted to play guitar. So we did a few things together, didn't we?
Yeah.
And Frank, you came and jammed with us once, didn't we? But we didn't really tweak that.
Yeah.
But then you two have a connection as well, don't you? Which is
I don't really know. We got to know each other, really, just like through a mingle.
We've seen each other through different shows we did with different bands I was playing with, and Nick was with Luna Vegas at the time, and we'd done a couple of all-dayers and stuff with other bands, and I met through that, and then coming across with the Gruffs, and another project that we did was Dark Circus. Nick approached me to play drums with that, and then Nick knew Tim through that, and then I knew the singer who was in Dark Circus. She was a female, Claire, and again that was another project we all got together, and it just clicked, and that was it was a very good project, that one, wasn't it? You know.
So what was you listening to in the past? You might need to come close. What was you listening to in the past? Like, go for the sound you have with the band now. Like.
What with regarding the Gruffs? What was
the Gruffs?
I don't know. We just played what we played, didn't we? Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah. I think
we didn't go for a sound, or I think just come out.
So it weren't purposely like Psychobilly or anything like that.
I think we wanted because it's a bit surfy, that first album. It's got like a bit of a surfy edge to it, and we wanted to go down that route a little bit, give it a bit of a surfy kind of twang, and that's how that one developed, really.
But it ended look like Danny LaRue on acid.
Yeah, it did literally.
It did end up like Danny LaRue on acid, because it never worked out that way, did it? It ended up with just mad ideas, and we've always, the three of us have all got a sense of humour anyway, and a little bit off the cuff. It just come out again through stories and humour, and we just play with, because I play with a feel. I picture things and I play to that picture. That's how as a drummer.
That's how I work like that.
I play to a picture. you know, which is.
It's like a film score, isn't it?
You don't like to like stick to a certain sound. Like I think like that's how you develop more as an artist. If you like kind of train the sound a bit and stuff like that. Like
I don't know. I mean,
I think we're quite experimental, aren't we?
yeah. I don't want to be put in a box.
yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like it because too many people want that polished box thing, and I'm not. If I hear a riff from Tim or a bass line from Nick, I like that, and I'll get off on it and I play my drums to that feel, and automatically it comes out into something that a song or an idea. You know, we're already thinking number 3 album.
Really slow.
So let's talk about the name, the Gruffs. Like, so who came up with that name? Why?
But it's like, well, you got like rockabilly, haven't you? And it's like, it's always associated with a billy. It's like a goat in it, so it's like a billy goat, and then it's like, oh, Gruffs is like that association with.
But I just think of the devil. No, do you hear the gruff? The devil's animal, the gruff.
Is that why you use that like for the artwork and the album covers? The devil? Oh, not purposely.
Again, with that, Nick looks at sort of quirky artists from America, Germany, Russia.
Yeah.
You know, all we look at artists that give us something that we want. Like the theme for Not the Full Shilling, Desmond in the rocking chair. We've stayed with him with this second album, and we think a bit of a theme from that, as if it's like on a journey. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, we kind of stuck with that. With I don't know her name, but she's a Russian artist.
Yeah, Russian, isn't she?
Yeah.
I love the artwork of the album.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And psychedelic. Psychedelic.
Got a Halloween theme as well, and like
it just for me. This album has got a lot of, even though you might not come across it, a lot of psychedelic themes in it anyway, hasn't it, really? And I like anything in that sort of supernatural, different sort of, you know, so, and so the artwork had to go with it, especially with Mr. Desmond and his flying saucers doing his bits, and I just wanted to keep it because I think it's like anything, a theme. It's kind of, they can recognise from the first album to the second one, and you progress, but keeping the same emblem of a band. You know what I mean?
It's like putting on like a badge or logo or something like that. Like
it's like Walt Disney with his theme, you know, and it comes. It comes like a trademark for that project, and I kind of like that in a sense. That, again, that's just me, I suppose, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
That laugh in the background. I'm loving the background sounds and stuff like that.
You better have that with us because
this is coming out.
Children.
Yeah, this is coming out on Halloween, so it just suits it completely. So, like, have you got anything upcoming after this, like gigs or like new material?
Well, in terms of gigs now, we haven't at the moment. We thought we've been working towards this as a launch for the album. We're getting there's some video doing that Matt and Finn are doing behind us here, and we're going to use that as the kind of launching the project. So we've got the album. This is the album launch night for us. Because with a new lineup, we've got to kind of show what the new thing is all about and stuff. So we're thinking of it that way, and we're kind of looking for next year to really get playing it out live. And
has it been a while since your last gig and that?
February.
Yeah, but we're going away to basically polish and finish up the album, release it, and get everything in place. And so it's give us like a month or so to play with until tonight. So it's kind of landed in a sense quite well. But then, as soon as we got this done, we're already sort of thinking of ideas and jamming stuff for a little mini EP, aren't we? Which will be out sort of early next year.
That'd be
like a mini EP.
That'd be 10-inch vinyl.
Well, on vinyl.
Will you be wanting to do like launch gigs for the EP or anything like that?
I don't know, probably more.
We're probably going to do a lot more gigs.
Yeah, we want next year. We're going to look at next spring.
We're going to really
push an alternative thing. We don't want. We'll do it if you know the areas where people have sort of penciled us in as. But like I said to the guys and I said to other people, we want to branch out into an alternative area. So because more people to listen to it and understand it, it's more enjoyable for me. You know what I mean? Instead of that sort of that scene. You know what I mean? Because I think we're a little bit different from that scene anyway. And already people have said that from that scene. We're a little different to that scene. So, you know.
So, is there anything else that you want to add that we haven't talked about on the podcast?
Not really.
Are you worn out, Frank?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I could do with a cigar if anything.
Do you think we covered everything then?
I think so, yeah. I mean, regarding the band and stuff like that, I could do with a good woman if that was the case. So, you know, any nice Russians or any nice Mediterranean?
Send them over.
Send them over and I'll play drums on them.
We didn't ask, did we? Is this live?
No, it's not live. Technically, I like put everything in.
You'll master it, will you?
Well, I've done an interview with the Orb, and they kind of taught me like the Orb.
Oh, the Orb.
Yeah. And they got I forget his name. I think Alex. Yeah. He said to me, never stop recording. Make sure you record through everything.
Yeah. All the true nitty gritty you want in any kind of interview with people, because it's the character, it's the true bits. I don't like cutting it all out. Just put it as it is. Put it as it is, because
more effort as well.
Too many people wear sunglasses in my eyes. You know,
it's just like because when you're working a lot as well, you have to cut and all that.
Get it all in.
Man, it drives you mental.
Full length all in.
Yeah. So, have you got anything inspiring to say to the listeners before you go?
Don't vote Conservative. You know, any of them.
You don't want any of that kind
of
you have to cut that bit out.
Well, no, it's true though, isn't it? But still, just be positive in these testing times in what we're in at the moment. Music for me is a saviour, and it always has been. It's a drug, and it's a saviour, and it's always been a happy place for me. And I want people to feel the same in many ways.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean? Music is a saviour. And we've kind of lost a little bit with what's going on. This album has a lot of statement, especially to us. It took us a couple of years to do it in very testing times, but it's a special album. I think for me it's a special album, and a little bit mixture of everything in there. If you know music, I mean, there was one woman who interviewed us. What was her name? I can't remember her name, but she described everything about the album exactly how we thought.
Was that slap that bass review?
That bass review,
Kate, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right.
She was bang on the tee. She was bang on everything in regarding the edges and feels.
I think I think a lot of it as well, though, is like, it doesn't matter how hard life is and everything or whatever. There's always, you can always find a little bit of humour in something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a leprechaun.
Yeah.
He's a little leprechaun, rhythm and rhymes.
Yeah.
And I love it. And through the back of our albums that we've done, we've all worked together. As I said, we're going back to subjects of life, things that we've done, and we've giggled and laughed and cried with laughter. And at the back of it, 2 weeks later, Nick's come with lyrics for a song that we've talked about, and that's how the albums have come about.
And it's something that we've done without. We haven't really planned any song, have we?
No.
Everything we've done, I don't think any of us could do it on our own because
Just come out of
we all
ideas and
have.
riffs.
We're all with three very different people, aren't we?
Yeah.
But we can play together,
Yeah,
and
that's
one of
great.
us can set the other two off on something.
Yeah.
There's a
And
very good harmony.
so that thing of being together in a group that's different and makes that's how it all works, isn't it? It's because we're different.
When they get
and
them grid
together.
things, you've got like 3 circles that they're like, and then all of a sudden they all come together and you have that little bit of in the middle where
like
they
an overlap.
overlap.
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
3 little.
I've never worked with
It's a maths lesson.
two so comfortable guys.
Yeah.
I've worked with some temperamental people in my time, over the years, but there's comfort here between these two, and that's why I think we do what we do. And again, it's about music that we enjoy, not try to impress anybody. We just do what we do. Yeah.
That's what I do with the podcast as well. Interview bands I like, not just bands people would listen to.
Yeah. And that's the whole idea of music: is express yourself and have belief in what you want to do, in what you're doing. You know what I mean? Instead of kissing asses, basically. And I've never been one for that. I've always done that, I'm afraid. But, I'm very that way inclined. Well, fuck you. Excuse my language. Well, fuck you if you don't like it, because we do it for us. And I've always been that type of musician. Play to what I like and how I feel. People say to me, turn you down, turn you up. No, I want to play loud, I play loud.
That's why I can't work on radio, because it's all a rule book, and I like to I like to put the F-bomb in or talk about sex, drugs and rock and roll and stuff like that. You can't do that on radio.
Sex, drugs and rock and roll. For God's sake, I'm like an old carpet that's been worn out that many times.
Who was the man of the map of the world?
So, thanks for joining me for a podcast. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to the gig tonight. And look forward to the EP as well. See you later. Take
I
was the Gruffs at the Night Owl at the Killer Klub event. It was absolutely brilliant talking to them, and also thank you to the Night Owl for supporting me with my podcast and stuff like that, and getting me on the guest list and stuff like that for the gigs, and getting me sorted with the bands. Really appreciate it, and I just want to put that out there. Really appreciate the help. And yeah, like I love Halloween, and I'm glad I've done a Halloween sort of podcast at a Halloween event, which is just great. And I just like really wanted to do something for Halloween, and it all came together naturally, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, the next podcast will be with Smoking Eskimo and in-store at Stylus Records. They made some noise and it was absolutely brilliant. And stay tuned for the next in-store on Saturday with the Good Water. So I'll see you all later. Hope you all have a nice week at work and stuff like that. And yeah, like if you got any suggestions, bands and stuff like that, get in touch with me, and please share the podcast out there, leave likes, subscribe. Yeah, take care. Ta-ra.
Susie, country girl, will hide her weeping heart. Travels a life of loneliness, lovers she rips apart. Every new moon she's fit and strong, this curse won't let her be. Soon desire will take control, she yearns to be free. Susie's bar she likes to drive. Pick up a lonely stranger, take him for a ride. Blood moon, bloody Susie, the countryside she part. When they least expect it, she will take their heart. Come to fix your house, answer to your call. I am the builder man, ain't no job too small. Getting up my ladders, climbing up your wall. Staring through your window, I see the bathroom door. Now you've gone and left the house, I'm sliding down the rungs. Scamper to the kitchen and put the kettle on. Eagerly I climb the stairs, fast as I can run. Open up the bathroom door, time to have some fun. your laundry basket. Lift the lid, a sneaky peek, your laundry to the brim. The rumor of your dirty smores, soon I'm diving in. Lining up your garments, I don't know which are best. Undies of the finest silk, the magic window test. I just want to sniff your laundry basket. I just want to sniff your laundry basket. Toes are curling, the frenzy on the taint. Euphoric ecstasy, I miss the garden gate. I just want to sniff your laundry basket. I just want to sniff your laundry basket.
What are you doing, you dirty bastard?
Your laundry basket. I just want to sniff your laundry basket.
Right then, you dirty pervert, you're nicked.